Cool. Do you guys do station calls, make them, or what?
No, we don't do house calls.
Yeah, let's do it.
Give me a house call.
Yeah. Now the party's over here! Hey!
Now the party's over there. You see, that's their argument.
That was my next question, actually. Is there a future for rock and roll? Now you guys are quiet, man.
Well,
As long as people want it and keep making it, yeah. Every generation has its rock and roll, man.
And you are the next generation?
We're Star Trek, the next generation, yes.
That's cool.
So,
Who's Dr. Spock?
actually, no. Who is Dr. Spock?
Craig, but
Craig,
he's
he's
not
not with us. You'd have to meet him some other time. He's not here.
I wish I could. How long have you been touring, actually? Like now, right now?
This tour started in the middle of the month, but we've been on some kind of tour or other basically since May.
In Europe or the States?
Mostly through the States. We've done like 3 U.S. tours, just totally stupid. We're tired of it.
You're totally tired of boring interviews?
Not well. We like this interview. We're tired of playing really boring cities in America, basically.
Why?
Because some of them are wretched. Because some of them are places you wouldn't want to visit. You know what I mean?
Midwest? Or
Well, there are some great towns every place, but America sometimes is just too much of the same thing all over, and, there's some places you just can't, Allentown, Pennsylvania, it's a died, withering community that used to be an industrial stronghold in America. It's a depressing place to play, man, How you doing?
Keep the doors closed, please. Thank you.
Sounds good. Okay, so if we get back to the Beatle thing, what's this Ringo Starr shit about?
You covered Golden Blunders.
Star shit.
Starship. That's the name of a band, isn't it? Jefferson Starship.
Jefferson Starr shit, yeah.
That's right.
That's true, no, really. He really covered it.
He did, yeah. Have you ever seen Sesame Street before?
Wasn't that the documentary about musicians in America?
Yeah,
In Seattle?
about Blind Lemon Pie and all those people.
Not really.
Blind Lemon.
But Ringo Starr's version is the Sesame Street version of our song.
It's like as if it was done in a kids show, like children's show.
what you say for a long time.
Hey! He should have had a straw boater on and like
That's right.
Pinstripe suit.
Hello, kiddies. It's time for Golden Blunders with Ringo.
Isn't it like a little bit stupid? You get compared to the Beatles all the time, just because it's bio shit.
Well,
How can you compare anything to the Beatles? You can. They did so much stuff. So long ago. You can compare anything to the Beatles. It just doesn't really mean much.
there were many bands that were contemporary with the Beatles doing similar things.
Mm-hmm.
Growing up alongside the Beatles that never got as big as the Beatles, like the Zombies or the Small Faces or the Move.
They're already big ones.
Well, yeah, that's true, but the Beatles everybody was influenced by the Beatles because they influenced popular music. They made it possible to do what everybody does today. They really did. They brought original songwriting into the forefront in popular
Do
music.
you guys think you are original songwriters?
Well,
Jeez.
man, pointed
I'm sorry.
questions.
Well, if you want to get downright
Be real
confrontational
nitty-gritty.
about it, yeah, I think we are. So
We have our influences like Red Cross or Teenage Fan Club or any other band today does, but we did not make our living off of playing other people's songs.
And I don't think that we sound that much like our influences as some bands do. We don't. The Stone Temple Pilots. You can easily point out each song, what each part of every song sounds like. I don't think you could do that with us.
And it isn't
there's
just
one thing. Right after a Burn and Shine, the stop, the still.
Yeah.
To me, it was the same idea. Like
I Want You, She's So Heavy.
Golden Slumbers. Yeah.
Right.
Oh,
What
well.
is it?
Or
No,
the
no,
thing
No,
on
it's
Acro-
I want you to see something. Yeah, right.
Well, yeah,
right.
so
That's what you said.
that is a direct quote to that. It's like we didn't know how to stop it, so let's just chop it off.
It's beautiful, no problem. But
Zoc, pow, da 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 Batman.
okay.
But that's more like a trick than like what the actual song. I don't think the actual
I know.
song sounds like "I Want You." She's so.
That's
Heavy.
like saying,
Yeah.
oh, you guys, mix the bass really loud on something. That's just like the Beatles too, It's
So you guys don't steal music? Borrow it?
Sometimes it's happened, but not. We don't make our living out of it.
Example, please.
not intentional.
Well, like on our first record, there's lots of like little quotes and stuff from the Beatles and what else? There's like little references to other types of songs, but we kind of grew out of that Whereas someone like Lenny Kravitz is going to do that for the rest of his life.
I mean,
you
Lenny
know?
Kravitz's songs all sound exactly like somebody else's songs.
That's true. That's absolutely true. Yeah.
In fact, when people ask us, do you consider yourselves to be retro, you know?
Do you guys consider yourselves to be retro?
I say, ask Lenny Kravitz.
Well, I won't speak to him. But,
Lenny, do you think the Posies are retro?
No, man, I'm just like, love and peace, and I'm just doing, do you want to hear like people banging on pots or pans, or do you want to hear an old Motown song?
I mean, do you like a guy who like, stinks and like has, chest hair everywhere?
Do you like a guy who, sure I gave up Lisa Bonet, but we just kind of like went our different ways, and we have a beautiful child. It was a beautiful experience, and I'm going to go listen to some Led Zeppelin records now.
okay, cool. This is cool. You guys are. Oh, what's that?
The legendary orange juice.
Is it good?
Wow, thank you. That's amazing. Thank you, man.
You get free records, man. Free
Oh,
albums.
it's my birthday. It was a
Your-
birthday present.
Happy birthday to you.
Wow, that is cool.
Happy birthday.
That sounds really good, man.
We love you.
It's your birthday. Happy birthday to you.
Oh,
thanks,
man. All right.
This is the Japanese version, or
Yeah.
too bad lyrics are in Japanese.
Well, they probably have them in English too. They always do that. They like print both. Like our, we didn't put the lyrics on our. See, here they are in English. We didn't put the lyrics in Frosting on the Beater.
Yeah, why not?
We wanted to keep people guessing, and we like the artwork
See.
better. So, but like in Japan, if you buy our record in Japan, it has lyrics in English and Japanese, and it has like a page of liner notes about the history of the band and stuff like that in Japanese,
The
which is
history of Japan.
the history of Japan.
You guys are pretty active in the music biz. You guys produce bands, play in other bands all the time.
Sure.
What are they doing now, these guys? Your band?
Playing with our
Sitting
bands.
at home.
And playing in Teenage Fan Club. That's our newest vocation is joining Teenage Fan Club.
Let's go. And you will succeed in that?
Sure.
We have succeeded.
Already.
Background choir boys.
No, frontman.
Yeah.
Cool.
Sang some songs for Norman last night.
And Norman's been sick, so we've been helping. We've
Really?
been like singing
Yeah.
songs.
Tonight you will sing songs of.
It depends on how he feels.
Maybe.
That would be cool, man. That would be cool. Okay, any future plans? Will the record be the next record? Will there be any next records? Will they be different?
They'll all be different. Our goal is to make every record we do a little different than something we've done. So no,
You guys
it's not,
wanna be-
it's not much fun. I mean, I like the Smithereens, but they've made similar records. Do you know what I mean? It's like
After a while, you don't need to hear. I mean, you hardly even need to hear their last record. It was just.
what you're gonna get.
Like
and-
Nirvana?
Well, that's
a fair point.
That's one of the major
Sorry.
criticisms of their new record is there's some
Sounds-
songs you've heard before, but there's some other stuff that's really cool and different. But they can't do that forever and be interesting.
We have more
you know?
different facets to us, I think. More different sides to us. I mean, some bands, well, like Van Halen, I mean, they have like two sounds, you know what I mean? Where we have a lot of different things we'd like to explore. And I think even Nirvana, as great as they are, they do have a couple things they do really well, and they tend to do them, they repeat them,
So no criticism on Nirvana.
Well, they're a great band, and they've made some great pop songs,
Okay. Any future plans?
No.
Tour, go to Japan next year.
Yeah, go to Japan.
Yep, make another record, tour some more.
Probably gonna tour in America one more time.
We'll see what happens.
If our next single does decent.
Yeah.
Are your record sales good or?
They're
Decent.
Good. Yeah.
They're decent?
They're not amazing. They're not like top 40 hit anywhere, but they're.
I mean, this sounds strange to me because I think your records are like potentially better for a bigger audience than Nirvana.
Well, it's funny though that it's been argued that our records are actually, could be very commercial sounding, but I don't think we're as commercial
No,
because
I don't mean commercial.
I know what you mean, but potentially think people could get into them in a mass amount, but we might not be controversial or we might not have enough attitude. I mean, with Nirvana, people like it because it's tough to listen to it. It's like, you know what I mean? Like, you're cool, and like, we don't have that working in our favor, so we have to do it the hard way. We just have to kind of do it a piece at a time,
But then the Lemonheads haven't got this image as well, and they are
Well,
doing pretty
they're
fine.
doing pretty good.
But everybody knows that Evan took drugs, and.
Well, and they use Evan Dando as a marketing tool also, and they released Mrs. Robinson. The record company did that for them, and then put it on their record, and that's what sold a majority of their records. we haven't put a cover out yet to sell records.
Mm.
I mean, not that we are like them, but I could see us being more like REM, where we do it slowly and slowly and slowly, and then maybe finally enough people want to catch on to us that it happens in a big way. But if it happened at a medium level, I think we'd be happy. I mean, because if we could just make some money at this and make records, I don't think we'd want to be top of the pops,
You guys don't set out to be that way.
Fuck no, man. And fuck, who's to say when you get there you're going to like it anyways, You always hear about people complaining about it, and, like, now that you're there, and, like, Eddie Vedder can't get any privacy, and, I like my privacy, and I like being able to be anonymous in certain places, but, I wouldn't mind a little more success than we've had, but we're not shooting for, the corporate top of the heap, like the Stone Temple Pilots.
Tom Cruise.
Yeah, Tom Cruise.
He has another great movie.
Or David Hasselhoff.
But he's fucking awesome.
Knight
So,
Rider.
you guys stay at the American Hotel?
Mm-mm.
No.
We've been
No.
there, but
That's a
we
cool
did
Because Color Me Bad stays there right now. And
Whoa,
Oh.
whoa, whoa, I wanna sex
Are they
you
playing
up.
tonight?
What?
Are they playing tonight?
Oh wait, what's the other
I
one?
don't know.
I hope they come to the show tonight.
Adore mi amor.
I like the one
Tú
who
es mi amor, el loco pobrecito, yo tengo dolor de cabeza.
I like the one who looks like George Michael.
Oh yeah, he's cool. And then the other one looks like Stephen Wright, the comedian. He does like, I bought a map of the United States. It was actual size. That's what the guy looks like. He looks like totally out of place, like Michael Bolton, Stephen Wright kind of guy.
You guys are pretty humorous. I have few laughs. Why is there no humor on your record?
There is humor in our record.
just haven't
Flavor of the
heard it.
month is funny. Boing.
It's another 7. It's a single now, or not?
Yeah, and not here it is in the States. And hopefully it soon will be. But that's a funny song. I mean, it's funny in a cynical way.
Hilarious.
Oh, you're just cracking you up, isn't it?
Well, I mean, it's not like we're trying to be fucking like clown rock or something.
No,
you know?
plus if we put jokes in between every song on the record, you'd want to shoot us when you met us,
Mhm.
Why did the chicken cross the road,
Are you guys getting it? You guys say you're just too nice to people. Is this changing?
Yeah, fuck you. No, I'm just kidding.
Okay.
that was reactionary, I mean, in my opinion. I mean, I like being nice.
Is this a schism in the band?
No, there's always a little schism in the band. But-
We can't really change the fact that we're trying to be decent people, and we're not gonna like blow people off and stuff like that. At least we
Yeah.
try not to do that. I don't know. I mean,
I think we were
we're not really that good at being tough and macho, really.
We were more reacting to being taken advantage of, though. I mean, sometimes you can be nice to the point where people actually get more out of you than you should let them have. And that was our big problem. But, we're not going to pretend we're big, tough assholes just so people will think that we're cool either. That's why I like the fan club, is they're just nice guys. And you like them because they're sincere. And isn't that sweet?